YouTube, Crowder here, and I'm bringing you how to win your gulags part 2. So basically, a couple of weeks ago, or probably a month or so ago, I'm not too sure now, I posted a how to win gulags before the gulag change with the old map, with the showers map and all of that, and you guys loved it. So now moving forward, I asked you guys about a week ago if you guys wanted to see a how to win the gulag in the new map and kind of bits and pieces of strategy to get better. A lot of you guys have been seeming to struggle with this new gulag. So this new gulag's a little bit different, but guys, I have some tips and tricks for you guys to help you out, but this is going to be a little bit different. So last time I was able to sit in the showers map and the gunfight map from Modern Warfare and kind of give you tips and tricks of what you guys got to do. But here, guys, in this one, it's not really available for me to sit in this map and show you guys what to do. I'm going to analyze a bunch of gulag wins from my stream from the past couple of days, and I'm going to show you different angles, different strategies, and explain my mindset, and also just explain things that I could have done better and other tips and tricks to help you guys get way better at Warzone, way better at gulag, so when you die, you don't have to worry about your friends giving you some shit if you lose the gulag, because you're always going to be winning them. So yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm doing tips and tricks videos all the time. And really quick, we might also come out with a series where I watch a bunch of your gameplays, like Endgame. I kind of critique some of the gameplay to see if you guys, like something like that. If you were to send me in a video to a specific email or something, and I would pick like 5 or 6 gameplays, kind of cut them up, and then explain what I think you should have done better at the end game or how you should have rotated. Maybe we do something like that if you guys like it. So if you guys like that idea, make sure you post it in the comments below, please, guys. All the comments in the videos in the past so far have been crazy. I've been reading every single one of them. I've been trying to reply to all of them, so I appreciate you guys showing so much love. Let's get right into the how to win gulags part 2. I hope this video helps you guys, and let's get right into it. Okay, so here we are. We have about 3 minutes and 33 seconds of gulag footage to kind of explain, and then also I have another couple of clips to show you guys, and I'm going to explain almost every single gulag strategy, how to play it, how to counter it, and the best ways to kind of give yourself an edge in the gulag, so when you go in there, you win more than you lose. And I think that's the inevitable goal for all of us, right? Is when you go to the gulag, you don't want to be that one friend that when they go to the gulag, there's no chance of them coming out. You don't want to be that guy. And that is why I'm here, Coach Crowder, here for you to make you the best player that you can be, even if you're struggling. Getting right into it, guys, I'm going to show you the first gulag right here, and I'm going to kind of roll through all of these, and I'm going to kind of pause it and go through it like we do with a lot of the analyzation videos that we've done in the past. So in this first gulag clip, you were going to see me. I have the Holger, and right here, it's going to always tell you your tacticals and lethals. Right here with the Holger, it's a stun and a grenade, and of course, the guns change and the tacticals change depending on the week of the gulag that you're in. I get it. First thing I'm going to tell you, always take a look right here where I'm circling. Not my face, because it won't be there on your screen, hopefully, but you're going to see your stun and your tactical, or your lethal and your tactical. If you have a flash grenade or a grenade, that is huge, and it should change your gameplay immediately. So in this specific gulag, this is kind of a one-sided map in my opinion. I'm not complaining here, but I think the gulag is a little bit one-sided, and what I mean by that is this car right here. If you have the side with the car, you can do a lot of different angles from this side, and on top of that, you have a lot of cover. If you have a stun and grenade, it helps you out a lot. So this is my favorite strategy with the car, and especially if you have a grenade and a stun, this is exactly what I do almost every time, and it works about probably 9 out of 10 times for me. We're gonna play it, and you're gonna see that I'm immediately gonna bunny hop to the car, have my sights up, and if I don't see him right here, I know now that he has not crossed that right bus. And remember, in the other video, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say this, you should definitely watch the other how to win gulags, because I give a lot of basic tips of the gulag, but the natural timing of things. He could not have gotten to that bus without seeing me. So now I have eliminated half of this map completely off the map, right? And then as soon as I have eliminated half of the map, I now know that he's on this side of the map. I don't see him over here, and he could either be back off not playing or just back right here behind this truck. And now I have a stun and a grenade to work with the lethal and tacticals, as you can see. So I'm going to now wait here, use the cover to stall time. So right there is where I make a mistake, in my opinion, and I'm going to show you what I should have done really quick. So right here, like I just explained, I know he's not on this half of the map. I have the car, and he's not doing that. And as soon as I throw this stun, what I should do is back up and wait for it to get a hit marker or not, because if I don't get a hit marker on the stun, it's not a well-thrown stun. I know he's either back there still. I know for a fact he's back there, and it didn't hit him. He's either in a really good spot where for some reason he avoided the stun, or he's pushing up to my left. If this stun does not connect, the only way it probably doesn't connect is if he's pushing the left side of this truck, and it doesn't hit him because the stun's behind him when there's cover between the stun and his body. So I throw this stun and I push forward immediately. And as soon as I do that, You can see that my stun doesn't hit him because he pushes left, and it was probably not that great of a stun. He throws a stun back, which was very smart of him, and now he's almost got the advantage here. And again, if you reference back in this Gulag, you saw that I have the Holger and the Riot Shield. I know I have the Riot Shield in my hands because I looked at that thing to the right, which you should always do, and I get myself into a sticky situation here, but you should always make sure that stun hits and play it a little bit smarter than I did. So here, I get into a sticky situation. I know that I have a Riot Shield. I'm able to give myself cover and then kind of reposition. And now I'm in the advantage here where I'm able to pre-aim him and get kills. So I actually made a mistake there, but you can see my thought process of that Gulag specifically, how I'm able to cut the map in half and have a better opportunity to win that. And it always gives you an advantage where it's not a 50-50 or even sometimes less if you're obviously not the best shooter. It actually gives you an idea of where he is, so it's not going to be so random all the time. All right, so this next Gulag is very self-explanatory. It's basically the same exact thing. I have the one-sided area of the Gulag with the car, and now I'm going to teach you an angle later in this video that you can play this side a little bit differently to get even a cooler angle, but that's a little bit more flashy stuff. But again, you see that his body is right there. If I sprint and do a bunny hop with the mechanics, if you haven't watched the How to Get Better at Warzone mechanics video, you're missing out. But yeah, self-explanatory. I'm going to do the bunny hop to the car again. I'm going to hold the angle, and I'm going to be able to cut the map. So right here, I've now cut the map. He is not on the right side of the map. He is now anywhere from right here and to the left, which is very good knowledge to have in the Gulag. So now I'm going to sit here and use my cover. Also really quick, guys, if you were seeing right here, my tacticals and lethals, like I said before, I have a fist. So this time I don't have a Riot Shield, so I can't make that same mistake. But I have a decoy grenade and a Molotov. So the decoy grenade doesn't really do much, but the Molotov does. So if I don't see him for a little bit, I can throw a Molotov at the end of that truck if I want to and kind of like force him to the left or make him hurt and then obviously have even more of an advantage, but I'll explain that a little bit later. But here we go. I don't have stuns, and I'm going to do the bunny hop to the left. I'm going to cut the map just like I just showed you. And now he's on the left side. I use my cover. Self-explanatory. I even missed my shots, but I have my cover, and I have the absolute most upward advantage there, where that guy almost stood no chance because he should have used the Molotov against me. All right, so moving on to the next Gulag that we're going to show you guys. We're on the other side, and now this is a little bit more difficult sometimes, not always, depending on how the other person plays it, but this is a little bit more difficult because now they have the car. But what I just told you guys, in order to counter the car, you always look to the right. You see that I have fists, an LMG, and I'm going to have a smoke, which doesn't really do much, and then a grenade, a frag grenade, which takes 4 to 5 seconds to blow up, and you can cook it. You want to do the same exact cutting the map strategy that I was kind of explaining. If I were to bunny hop to this little wood piece, I can cut the map if he goes behind the car, and if he goes behind the car, I know that, and then I can use my frag grenade right away and try and catch him off guard if he was there. But watch how this plays out. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to bunny hop. We're going to cut the map, and then right here, I know, boom, half the map cut off. I know exactly where this guy is. He's either going to aggressively peek where I'm aiming at, which gives me the advantage, or he's on my left side. If you have a headset, then you can easily hear him running up the left side too, which also helps out a lot. Now we're just waiting. Now I have a frag grenade where I can throw a shoulder, and I know right here that since he wasn't at the car, he would either be right behind this wall or back left, which people like to camp behind that back left box sometimes. So I use that frag grenade. I cook it. I know exactly the area of the map that he's in. And that grenade is probably 7 out of 10 times it's going to work for you because the general area of where he is makes it really easy because you use that cut the map strategy and boom, right there, easy Gulag wins. Okay, so this next one, I'm actually not really going to tip my own gameplay here. I actually kind of play this pretty poorly, and I'm going to explain why this guy clearly did not watch the How to Win Your Gulags video by Coach Crowder, because look what he does all wrong. So right now, I have a flash grenade and a frag grenade as my tacticals, fists, and an AN-94. So what he should do right here is see me get to this car, use his tacticals, easy wins, but instead, watch how he plays this. So I go to do the bunny hop strategy. He catches me. I get a little over aggressive. He backs me down. I wait. I make my way to this car, and now I'm trying to figure out, use my tacticals and stuns. He's crouching up. He catches me off guard. If he threw a flash grenade at me, I lose this. If he threw a frag grenade at me while I'm sitting behind the car, I lose this. So right there is probably the one thing that car is not that good for. So you have to make sure when you go behind it, you're always paying attention to the lethal and tactical, because right there, I probably should have played that a little bit differently, which I will show you later in this video. This next Gulag is clockwork, guys. When you guys get good at this strategy, I'm telling you, this is going to be so easy. You're going to see exactly what happens. I bunny hop the corner, I cut the map, and watch what happens right here. Ready? I'm going to cut the map right here by doing the bunny hop strategy. If he runs into me, it's a fair gunfight. If he does not, I know he's on the left side. I challenge the corner. easiest kill of my life. I could not explain to you guys how many times that happens to me in the Gulag by doing that. Okay, so now I know I keep telling you guys about a cool angle on the side of the car that you can play a little bit differently. This angle right here, I'm going to show you at the end of the video. It's probably one of the last clips. You can see the cross right off the spawn, which is really cool, but I'll explain it a little bit later. But here we have a snapshot grenade and a claymore. Neither of those are something that you can throw at the enemy and hurt them. The snapshot, yeah, you can see them through the wall if you catch them and all that, but you can't throw a claymore across the map, and the snapshot grenade is not going to hurt them or flash them or blind them. So here, guys, is exactly where you kind of want to play the car and play it smart. So you can see when I play this, I do the same exact strategy because I'm just showing you over and over of how easy this is to work. I know he's somewhere back left here, and now watch what I do. I get a little impatient. I throw. And I just explained earlier, when I throw that tactical, I should probably wait a second or two for it to hit, right? But I don't. I get a little impatient. You know, I'm streaming. I'm trying to get all flashy and stuff. But now, as soon as I hit that snapshot grenade blows up and it doesn't show him, that means he can't be anywhere back left, which means as I push the right side of that truck, he pushed the left side of that truck, which means that now he is on my left, and I immediately know that, and you can see how I react to that from there. I see, oh, he's not here. He must be over there. I hit him with shots. Easy kill. You see the gist of what I'm showing you guys right now is cutting the map and kind of trapping them into this like low percent area of where they're gonna have to be, so you never have that random like, oh my god, he caught me off guard kind of moment. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have it, and that is the best thing you can do for yourself, because I see a lot of people in gulags that I fight against that will spawn up and crouch right behind this car and just look dead straight, but you don't know if he goes left side of this bus, in the middle of this bus, holds the back of his spawn, because you got yourself no info. And if you get yourself no info, it makes it so random for you guys to consistently win. And that's why this strategy I'm showing you helps a lot. If your movement and your gun skill is something that you don't trust much, what you can do instead of doing just that bunny hop and challenging is you can run up to this corner right here and just throw a shoulder peek. And if you guys have not watched my how to get better at Warzone videos, these terms might be a little bit confusing, so I definitely recommend going back and watching them. But a shoulder peek is when you just shoulder, like you literally strafe out for a second, and it's almost like you throw your shoulder out on the corner. You see like info for a second, then you back in behind cover. So if you were to do that right here, you can see him cross to the car, but you're not technically taking the challenge, so you know that he'd be on that side of the map or not. But I prefer this way a little bit more. Here's the same thing. Same exact strategy, guys. I'm telling you, it works so many of the times. You cut the map. I don't see him to the right side. I check the left side. I check the right side again. He goes there late. I'm ready for him. Easy peasy. That's probably the best tip I can ever give you in this new Gulag, guys. All right, so this next one, you're actually going to see me use the tacticals here. So I do this strategy we've talked about already, right? I jump here. I cut the map, but I see him mounting, and I can't hit him with bullets. So I throw my tactical, and now I have him stunned, and now I have him naded. Now, the thing with this is what I see a lot of casual players that, you know, aren't super sweaty like me and people that play 8 hours a day. They throw that stun, and now they know they have him stunned. They throw that grenade and immediately follow that grenade while that guy can actually get lucky shots off and kill you. So you see how I throw that stun on the right side. Then I go to left and I see him left. I throw the grenade to the left. What is he going to do? He's going to jump from back left to the right to try and get away from the grenade. And he's going to expect me to come from the other side, because that's kind of like what most people do. If they throw a grenade on this side, they're going to try and cut you off on the right. But if you use the psychology behind it, I know this sounds crazy, guys, and I know my mind can run off of Call of Duty and how much I love it and all that stuff. I've been playing it for years, so bear with me. Some of these things can be a little weird. But he thinks that since I threw the grenade on that side, he's going to be jumping thinking I'm going to come from the right, because that's kind of predictable. So what I do here is I throw the stun, I throw the grenade on the left side to force him right, but then I follow the grenade a little bit late. I like hesitate just so he's looking that way thinking he's going to read me, but realistically had no chance. So here you can see I wait, I take that hesitation, and he's looking that way. He was not even expecting me to come from the way the grenade did, because he was jumping and trying to shift his momentum to look where I was coming from. But I did that hesitation step to make sure I get him in the back. So this next Gulag, guys, I do the same exact strategy, and I'm going to show you a spot that people love for some reason, and I'm just going to show you what it is. I don't really think it's that good of a spot. But you see where this guy is right here? You can hop up on this platform right here. If you go to where I'm shooting right there, you can actually hop up on top of it and lay down. So if you guys want a cool little spot, you can try that. You can hop up on that little awning thing. I don't really think it's that good. If you know the spot, it'll never catch you off guard. So the way this guy plays it, I don't recommend doing it. But you can hop on top of that. It's not the best spot in my opinion. You might catch one guy off guard, but I say in a month from now, people are going to know that spot and it's never going to work. In my opinion, of course. Maybe you guys disagree. Comment below, but I don't really like that spot. I've tried it. You don't have a lot of cover, and if they know about it, you kind of get screwed over. All right, this is going to be the last gulag I show you before I show you this last cool angle, and other than that, that's basically all I can show you because I don't have a private match. I hope this really did help, but this gulag right here, I jump, I cut the map, I immediately know he's not on the right side, so I look right in this little crack right here to see if he crosses left side. I know he's not there. I cut the map in 2 ways. I wait, I use my Molotov, I wait for it to hit, I make him weak, I challenge him. Pretty easy stuff. All right, so this last angle that I'm going to show you before I let you guys go, I appreciate you guys watching it, and this is the pretty cool angle I was talking about. If you don't want to go behind that car, you want to cut the map and get information for yourself, because at the end of the day, guys, all 1v1s in Call of Duty besides gun skill that can really help you just get that edge on that next player that you know might not be super sweaty, so gun skill might not always be it, but it's a lot of it is mind games. And all of these things that I'm showing you is information on how to cut the map, and I guess that's the main lesson of today's video for you guys. But this last angle is pretty fancy and it's pretty cool. I like using it a lot, and I do this a lot in my streams. So here we go. Right here, when you spawn, you actually have this angle where you can shoot through and actually see if he crosses, and I call it playing the cross, right? As soon as this gulag starts, I stop. Now I can see him crossing. In this one, he crosses, I shoot him, I make him weak. He has no idea where I'm even shooting him from. I now have him trapped back right of this bus. I have cover, I have a stun, I have a grenade, and it's this very easy. It's very easy to use my stuns, grenades, and kind of keep him trapped back there. Even if he comes from the left back there like that, I have my stun where if I hit him, I kind of know where he is, and it's limiting information, and I do it right again. Watch. Same thing. I spawn here. I see he crosses back left. He's most likely back left here. I get behind the car. I have a stun and grenade if I want to. I throw my stun. I have him stunned. I throw my grenade. And now this guy has no chance, to beat me there just because of how well I played that. So those are the best angles, in my opinion, on how to win your gulags. This is the brand new gulag, and I hope this video helped you guys. I always try and give you guys the best tips that I can. But yeah, guys, so if you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff on the video. I've been trying to give you guys the best tips that I can. And if you guys like that video idea of me doing, like, you guys sending in some videos and I critique it and analyze it and say what I think you could have done better, hey, maybe we'll start doing that too. Definitely comment. Make what you think that I need to do heard in the comments below. I appreciate you guys. The YouTube videos have been doing so well. So grateful. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps you guys out a lot. And until the next video, guys, I hope you have a great night. Later, guys.